Guys, we're back at it again. I ran out of room on my gallery, but hopefully it'll be a longer video this time. If not, I'm going to record my friend play another game. So, yeah, I'll leave my Snapchat name and my Instagram name in the description below.
Also mine, I want mine in there because mine hasn't uploaded yet, so mine's also going to be in there. So you won't just have to, no, you probably would still have to like type it on your phone, but it might just be easier if we just put it in the description. You just click on it. But I don't know how this works. How that works. So
about 76%.
Either way, we're just gonna do it anyway. So
first free throw is good.
Yeah, the last game he got 69 points.
3 minutes of action so far.
7 rebounds.
And I believe like 20.
He got 25 steals and only 1 turnover. Huh? I mean 24 steals and only 1 turnover.
And I believe 20 assists.
And
19.
Put on a
It
show.
was 20 assists.
69 points, and that was just the start of
And
it.
that's a high. That's pretty good for him. The last game I played, I almost got over 24 assists, I think.
David, thanks for the
But
great update. And
I don't know. I have to redo that again. So hopefully this video can be long. If not, we're gonna do another one after this game, if my friend wants to.
I think that's the point of it, but I think he likes that. It's a challenge to
So,
try to improve.
peace. I'm gonna
such a spectacular
and
display
peace.
last time out.
I'm gonna shut my mouth.
Passes it to Harrell. They set the pick. Gordon for 3. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now Prez, 15 points in the game. Feeds to Mozgov. And it's Dang in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mozgov down low, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And for the uninitiated, Mike D'Antoni has a bit of a unique offensive approach. Likes, in fact, Chris, to create a lot of chances for his team by pressing the tempo.
Well, he creates a lot of chances and doesn't mind the early shot. He'll go with the undersized 4 to help put that. Oh, wow. Look out.
That's a beautiful jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
And how about the explosiveness he shows, going from the offensive to the defensive end in a blink.
Hey!
To Kia for that sweet Kia
Two-handed
slam
windmill.
replay.
And Prez tearing the rim apart on that dunk, just a simply exceptional show of his jumping ability.
Gordon kicks to Harrell. Mozgov with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. And there's Randall on the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the inside. Here's Anderson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Julius Randle picks one up. And we see the growth of the 3-point shooting big man, the stretch 4, if you will. Ryan Anderson was at the forefront, it seems, of that movement.
Yeah, especially at his volume of threes. He's never been just a secondary floor spacer. He's a go-to scoring threat with his outside shooting.
Ariza brings the double. Dang with the bucket. Dang's got 8.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Houston's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Harrell. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Harrell's got his first basket.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Isn't that when you use your other skills like your mindset? That's just a high basketball IQ play right there. He knew he was no match inside. So what did he do? He pulled his defender out farther from the hoop.
And Chris, you're part of perhaps one of the most exclusive clubs in NBA history, as you were selected first overall in your draft class. What was that like? What an experience that must have been.
Oh, man, Kevin, it was a wonderful moment. I mean, you know, I worked so hard to get there. I come off of disappointment in college, and so working hard and being able to kind of put that behind you and get right to the next level and be the #1 pick, you know, I was just honored. I was thankful. I was humbled. It was just a blessing, you know, and the craziest part about it is that it happened in Detroit at the Palace, where I won 2 state championships there. I won 3 state championships in Michigan and 2 specifically in the Palace at Auburn Hills. And so that place is always going to be special to me. And just growing up and being a #1 pick, you know, it was just an honor. Undersized power forward, but his ups are tremendous. That's why he can be successful.
They'll double him with Harrell. Here's Mozgov, and the layup falls. Mozgov's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Got a piece of it. Here's Prez, and another basket for the Lakers.
Defense
Dab
leading
on him.
Dab on him.
Another turnover and another basket.
Dab all
The
day
Rockets are gone
on
7-10
them.
here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. And a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
Ariza sets a screen for Beverly. Prez passes to Randall. The Rockets pull it in.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Well, a good attempt
No,
to
that
try
was
to
a good
finish that
choice.
alley-oop steal, though.
He just
Still
doesn't
should have went for something better.
Know how
than
to
that.
dunk.
Los Angeles has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. The kick out to Young. And again, it's the Lakers from two.
And right now, you can see that Young is feeling it. They keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps knocking them down.
Beverly dishes to Harrell. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop.
Oh, God.
And there's another one for the Lakers.
Really, they're
Dab on him all day,
worst
boy.
enemy right now with all these turnovers.
Houston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Dishes to Anderson. And now the fast break. Prez with the ball. Wants to get it to Randall and does. That one goes in.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
Well, that's because they're just taking smarter, high-quality shots. Not forcing anything, just letting the game come to them naturally.
Houston making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Anderson. Decker comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's James Harden in for Patrick Beverly. Robinson's checked in for the Lakers. Well, the number 6, Chris, NBA players have on average gotten bigger and bigger over the years. The game requires more movement. There's more movement on the offensive end, certainly, with teams now instituting different styles. Do you think that creates an issue of wear and tear, especially on the bigger players? And if that is the case, how should the league address that?
No, I just think wear and tear is specific to the individual, to the style of play of the individual, to the certain play of the individual. You know, it's not, I don't think you can just make a blanket statement and say it's too many games for everyone to play. Everyone is different. Everyone handles injury different. I think what we need to concentrate more on than the glass being half empty is the fact of what can we do better in the area of rest and recovery? What can medicine, what can science, what tools are out there that guys can rest and recover? Because the fact of the matter is, when it's over, it's over. And you're a young guy, you're playing, you have the energy. You know, I can't remember a playoff game ever being so tired that I couldn't play from wear and tear because these were the moments that we waited for. So this is the NBA. This is the toughest sport in the world. And part of that is the grind of the 82-game schedule. You know, I really don't see anything wrong with that.
That's a great answer. Smith checked in for Harrell. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Young's checked in for Luol Deng.
Look at this Rockets team. as impressive as they are on the offensive end, they do have their weak spots. One big one is rebounding and closing out possessions.
How was
They just give up way too many second
a
chance
behind the back
Yeah, he was
foul?
boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Nancy's checked in for
2K's
Julius
being
Randle.
a bitch.
Shot to stop the run. The shot by Nene. No good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the rebounding problems of the Rockets, Chris, makes a lot of sense with their lineup. They often will go small at the forward positions for stretches of time.
Well, that's their weakness, and that's the part where they can fall behind with rebounding. A lot of it is that they get out of position too often. Rebounding is one reason why they can falter defensively for long stretches at a time.
Just 5 to shoot. Harden kicks to Nene. 17-foot shot on the way. And it goes down 2 points. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball. Out to Nance. Young for 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Inside. Smith, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The feed to Gordon. Nene, the screen. Gordon kicks to Smith. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Big plays for you defensively, a lot of steals. Was that a point of emphasis heading into the game?
Oops.
Bring it in, guys. Hey, great work in the first half. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of
Doesn't
basketball.
matter.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. We're seeing a tremendous game from Fred.
Yeah, how about that first half? He's already scored more points than he averages on the season.
Yeah, somewhat surprisingly, he's been looking for his own shot, but the defense has been daring him to do it, so we might as well let it fly.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Rockets, Harden and Ariza, the athletic wing pair. Ryan Anderson out there with Clint Capella, and it's Beverly in at the point guard position. He feeds it to Capella. Kicks it to Harden. From the top of the key. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Los Angeles now. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. And the shot goes in. And that's now 11 points for Julius Randle.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Oh, you asking me? The defense has been garbaggio. I've lost track. The D has been non-existent, and they've taken full advantage. Oh.
Hey!
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Oh, well, that's because it was terrific anticipation. Also, the quick hands, a lethal combination.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Over in the corner, Beverly. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Lakers. Mozgov's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Perez passes to Randall. The pass to Deck. Here's Prez. Offensive rebound. Here's Mozgov. That one good for 2. Mozgov's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense.